What's up, y'all? It's MB the Life Coach, your mental health and success coach, and today we are here with another episode of Tips, Thorough Inspiration Past Surface Level. Okay, today's video is 5 reasons why you are not successful. Reason number 1 that you are not successful: you haven't figured out what success looks like for you. A lot of us are looking at other people who we think are successful and we're comparing them to what success would look like for us, and we haven't necessarily even sat down to really figure out and reflect on what the ideal success would look like. For one person, excelling financially is probably something that they think is going to make them successful. Other people had money, but they never had love and affection. So creating a family and being in a family that thrives successfully on love and respect is what success looks like for them. But a lot of us get caught up in what social media and what society says that success is supposed to look like. And a lot of us are trying to live up to that standard of success when you really have to create your own and figure out what that is. Reason number 2, you are not successful: you're too influenced by other people's opinions. So what? They think that the business idea that you have is dumb. Nobody else's opinion matters about what your vision is, because the only person that you really got to worry about going against and beating and being better than in life is the person that you are today. Reason number 3 that you aren't successful is you're taking the naysayers and the failures personal. So what? They don't believe in you. You have to understand that in order for you to win, there has to be some level of adversity. Like, every situation is not going to be ideal. And honestly, if it was, you would never take anything from that, because there wouldn't be a lesson to learn for you to even advance. You always want to approach situations with humility. And it's not necessarily always about gain. Sometimes you might be able to bless somebody, and it's humbling for you to even be able to be in a predicament, because the person that you're able to bless and help out was you at one point in time in life. The other piece about taking the failures personal, you got to know it's a part of the game. Like, failing is a part of the game. You have to fail in order to grow. You have to fail in order to progress. If you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. If you're not failing, you're not pushing yourself to limits to be better than where you are today, because you're only working within your own comfort zone. I don't care that you're the best in this area. You need to figure out how to take that area, expand it, and then become the best. And then that brings me into reason number 4 why you're not successful. Your circle don't dream big enough. When we talked about the naysayers and the failures and how you can't take that personal, that's all the more reason for you to go through a detoxification process. Because if your circle is not dreaming as big or bigger than you, you are not in you're not in a space for you to be productive. You have to be willing to go past your comfort zone, not just in work ethics, but in the people that you surround yourself with. I should be uncomfortable coming to the table, and I should come humble every time. Like, anytime I'm going somewhere comfortable, that's a red flag that that's somewhere that I've outgrown. You go back to your comfort zone to reach back and pull other people forward, but you shouldn't live in that comfort zone. You will not be successful if your comfort zone is where you plan to get to and stay. You're the average of the 5 closest people to you. So you are either responsible for transforming the minds of the people that's around you, or transforming your environment so that you're around people that think like you and that can grow the way that you think and make you better. Reason number 5 you are not successful: you don't believe in what you have to offer, and you haven't made dedication a priority. If you don't believe in what you have to offer, if you don't think that your information is good, if you don't think your products are good, if you don't think that you can go far in whatever it is that you're pursuing, you're not going to make dedication a priority in that. And then there's some people that do know that they offer a good product, but guess what? You haven't been dedicated to the dream yet. You ain't been dedicated to the drive yet, like to the grind. You gotta go hard, and you gotta be willing to risk it all to get to where you're trying to get to. You have to incorporate these 5 things in your daily routine and in your daily life, and in the transforming of your mind. You have to embed this in your mind for you to even start to make those steps towards being successful, because out of routine, it'll become a habit. What you do today and what you do well today is going to reflect in what you do every day moving forward. And the things that you are not good at, that you don't put emphasis behind moving and transforming yourself, those are going to be your same hindrances tomorrow. If you're a procrastinator today, but you know you can crunch numbers, you know you good at marketing, and you can sell water to a drowning man, you haven't been dedicated to the dream. You have to dedicate yourself, your time, your hustle, your talents. You got to dedicate that to the dream in order for it to work. Just because you good at something don't mean you gonna be great at it. If you don't dedicate time to perfecting your craft, you won't go far in that. And that's the harsh reality. And I think once a lot of us really understand that, that is what's separating you and the person next to you that can do the same thing you do and probably better, from you being at the top and employing them to do the same thing that they were better than you at, is that dedication. So to wrap all of this up, 1, you need to make sure you know what success looks like for you. 2, you can't be influenced by other people's opinions and the way that they view you. 3, you can't take the naysayers and the failures personal. Use those as your stepping stones. 4, make sure the people around you dreaming big enough. And 5, make sure you see the value in what you have to offer and you dedicate it to the grind. See you in the next video. Thank you later.